Hi everybody, this reading is for the sign of Taurus. Oh, first, if you don't know, my name is Nancy and the channel is Silky Intuitive Tarot. The period of time is April 17. We're already there, as amazing as it sounds. We're going to do a past, present, future reading. I have just had the hardest time holding on to cards the past couple of days. Okay, I'm trying to be more careful because they've ended up on the floor several times. Wow. The King of Wands just turned up for the second time. This is really about Earth sign, Taurus. I need 3 decks. Past, present, future. In the past, we've got the 9 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Magician, and the focus point, the 3 of Swords. I hate seeing that card come up, and it's been coming up a lot in readings. Private readings, readings for you guys. This card is just everywhere. I think on a very general level, it means that people are just kind of fed up with being hurt by the people that they love, even by people that they don't love. There's a lot of broken hearts in this world. Now, in the present, the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles, focus energy, the King of Pentacles, and the future for Taurus, because this is you, Taurus, right here. That's your energy, dealing with maybe a broken heart, possibly even responsible for one. And we'll get to that in just a moment. The Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the focus energy is the 8 of Cups walking away. I think for Taurus, Taurus be responsible for causing a broken heart, if that is your case. This talk about you, because it looks to me like the possibility that you've been left because of a broken heart is very strong. You even feel that you've been abandoned. Maybe this was not you. You may not have been at the root of the broken heart, but in the present day, I think you feel very responsible for the conflict that it's caused, either your life or someone else's. But we start out examining the past very quickly. We have the 3 of Swords. That is disappointment, distress, depression from broken-hearted syndrome. It's very strong to me that there's been some damage in a relationship for Taurus. And I want to keep it at a general level. So let's say it's very possible that Taurus was very invested, emotionally invested, maybe even financially invested in a situation. There had been some betrayal, maybe some sort of theft or injury in a situation, and someone was incredibly hurt by this. I can't even say at this point what it was. It's hard to say. There's so many of you. But whatever the disappointment was that caused someone to walk away, Taurus, this is you. This is somebody walking away from you, or you walking away from someone over this broken heart. Now in the past, with the Knight of Wands, it feels like a battle has been waged. And maybe it's a battle within yourself. Maybe you're feeling like you need to gain control of your life. Because I feel that there's a hole in your life where there was once a family. That because someone had immature kind of activity. It's sort of bore a hole in a family. It can be about anything, God. It can be about overindulgence of any kind. But we have this real need to correct our path, to walk a new way, to become something different than what we are now. Maybe within a family there's been a conflict and you're repairing. Someone is repairing or trying to repair a hole that's been ripped into a family. But that was past energy. So we know there's a real ability to create a situation or even to recreate something that works from where you are now. But with the Seven of Wands, we have this feeling of resistance. The Knight of Wands says that this guy kind of invites the conflict in. He embraces the conflict. In the present day, there's someone who is wanting to engage, maybe talk about their feelings, is what I think. I think someone here has felt like they've been through a war, that they've waged some sort of battle within the family, but the family has been separated in one way or another in the past. But you're trying to recreate, Taurus. Maybe recreate the situation. A place where we've dealt with maybe the conflict in the situation. And now we're addressing it and we're ready to move forward. I think for Taurus, right now, the presentation, this peace offering is what I'm hearing. This peace offering to a partner, maybe business, I hear family very much. I think what you're offering is a firmer foundation, more security, definitely of a financial nature. Here in the future is an examination of the situation, a look at the struggle, a deep, dark look at the struggle. Was it worth it? What benefit did it serve you? Does it bring you closer to your achievements? Has all of this been worth the journey to a more affectionate place, maybe, with a partner that's been broken? It's a very strange message. There's someone here in Taurus's life that has been kind of wounded. I want to say wounded. He's wounded. I want to say wounded. And it may have been an inner struggle through Taurus, but it was reflected onto a partner, and the partner walked away. But there's a sense that with reflection, with time, with forgiveness, that new life can be breathed into the situation for this couple. That it doesn't have to be the end of the road for a couple during this time period. Even though there's been hurt feelings, disappointment, and somebody feels like they have moved out of the situation, they have walked away from a broken situation, because they themselves feel very much like they've been wounded, and like maybe a very lonely path that they walk at this time was necessary in order to feel again, in order to have emotion, in order to achieve some desires, maybe to, I want to say this is someone who maybe has never had a life of their own. It feels very much like somebody has been liberated by the leaving. But the truth is, there's an opportunity for affection and desire to come back to this situation if somebody wants it to. I think that's about it. for this message. Let's see, wait. You know, the reflection in the situation, let me just say this. In this situation, in this relationship, the wounds and the battle that led to whatever it is that has wounded someone in the situation, they're in serious reflection over it. The past, maybe the very recent past, someone is really very deeply thinking. It could be a Virgo, another earth sign, or just another element of you coming through, saying, I have seen the battle, I've overcome the struggle, and this person has been in a really deep reflection on the struggle, on the battle. In the present day, though, they look towards the family. They look towards that kind of deep connection to fulfill what feels like a hole in their life, because they've gone through the struggle and they've had to separate. So what it is that they want and what it is that they feel are like holes. It's like an empty hole. And so someone in this situation, in this family situation where there has been a hole, the hole is these emotions, the things that someone has wanted, the things that someone feels deeply is what is the hole in the situation. It's that missing emotion within this family situation, and that's why there's a hole there in the current. Now, as we look to the future, we've got this magician, strong, powerful, able. He's able to build his life the way he wants to. When it comes to building finances, he feels very accomplished. And I say he, could be male, could be female, doesn't matter. Here it's about the energy. So whoever it is that sits in this position of the relationship, there's a great capability with the finances, with earnings, but I want to say that there is a secret desire within this person that's connected to this broken heart here. It's connected to the disappointment. It's something that this person keeps very close to them. They don't reveal their struggle with this thing either. It's been kept very quiet. It's this broken heart. It's connected. That disappointment is connected to this broken heart. And this person can be very accomplished. Yet, I think love has disappointed this person. They look at love here, the Knight of Cups. She's sort of looking at him or looking in that direction, but she still looks past it. She still looks beyond it. She's more looking at the Hermit and his energy. I don't see her looking at the love anymore. I see her looking at the reflection. So, even though this is an earth energy, this could be Taurus deeply reflecting on this, or really reflecting on what it is that they have done because of their desires. How far would Taurus go? How far does the King of Pentacles go to have what it is that he desires? He can be strong, he can be accomplished, but he's also been in an inner conflict over something that's either hurt other people or hurt himself, herself. It's an interesting reading, guys. I really have to say that I'm feeling for Taurus that they're trying to deal with the struggle, whatever the struggle has been. They're deeply trying to restore themselves, the strength, the love, the passion. Because I think on a financial level, this person can be accomplished, but there's an element here missing in them. I almost wonder if they're more silent than verbal when it comes to the things that they desire. Maybe that's part of the broken heart. Maybe you, or maybe this person you're with was left behind because they didn't know how to verbalize what it was that they wanted. I'm not sure if there's anything else I should talk to you about here, but I am going to take a look at your love situation over at the Vimeo channel now. I think maybe, I'm not sure. We're going to see if this crosses over. This person is very much about, they can be very much about their sexual ambitions. And they can also be somebody with all of these knights. This could be someone dealing with sexual confusion of some kind. A queen or a knight who envisions himself to be a queen. That's a message I'm getting for someone, where you'll be dealing with somebody who is talking about their own sexual energy, their own sexual nature, their own sexuality, and how they be dealing with it. So I'm getting a lot of mixed messages here. Let's take a look at your love situation over at the Vimeo channel as soon as this is over. If you want a reading meant just for you, you have an intimate question or a thought that you would like to have examined, let me know. I'll get back to you. Reach out through the Weebly webpage. That link is here. Also, again, like I said, I'll leave a Vimeo link here just in case you want to look at your love reading. That'll be there. And until the next time, guys, take care of yourselves, one another, everybody who you love and who loves you back, and peace.